Uber intends to acquire their first flying automobile, which has been a dream of many since the invention of both the car and the airplane. Uber has come a long way in making the idea a reality. Let's have a discussion about it. Before we get further, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified of all these videos. Alright, let's get to it. It's been a busy year for those trying to make that fantasy a reality, and ride-sharing giant Uber is putting a lot of money into it. Hyundai, an Uber partner, demonstrated a flying taxi prototype capable of transporting 4 passengers up to 60 kilometers at speeds of 180 miles per hour in January 2020 at the Consumer Electronics Exhibition. Hyundai, which manufactures everything from economy cars to cargo ships, appears to have modest plans for air taxis and service by 2028 compared to other timetables. SkyDrive, a Japanese startup, has successfully tested a manned multi-rotor craft in sustained flight. South Korea is all on air taxi, investing $22 billion through 2022 to build out not only the flying taxi, but also the required infrastructure and safety measures to make the taxis viable and safe to operate. Alongside Hyundai is an electric vertical takeoff and landing craft. They're also collaborating with companies like Bell Helicopters, which have a lengthy history with rotorcraft. Other key partners, such as Embraer and Autoflight, are also helping to bring these planes into the air. One thing is to make sure they don't collide with each other or with anything else. As a result, Uber has approached companies such as GE to help them construct the necessary infrastructure and safety procedures. They've already chosen 3 locations to start pilot programs in 2023 to test the subject. Uber Elevate, Uber's air taxi service, will have early test programs in LA, Dallas, and Melbourne. In these early stages, the service will rebuild Uber's existing helicopter service. Uber, like other firms that are partnered with other cities to begin creating the necessary infrastructure to begin giving short, hot flying services, is racing against the clock to be the first to launch flying taxi services. After receiving $800K in tax benefits, German company Lilian has announced plans to construct a $25 million hub in Orlando, with the first flight slated for 2025. Lilian's 36-motor eVTOL, capable of 186 miles per hour, will be launched from the 56,000 square foot space, with the goal of connecting Orlando and Tampa like Uber Elevate. Passengers will be able to book flights through the phone app. A flight to Lilian will currently cost the same as the first-class plane ticket, which is only one of the hurdles that the ambitious plans confront. Over 80 enterprises working on or investing in the air taxi are being tested in Japan and South Korea. They'll have to devise secure air routes that not only keep the planes from colliding, but also keep the people below them safe. On that front, the multi-rotor technology was chosen as a part of the safety feature, with up to 36 motors functioning to keep the vehicle in the air. The object of the air taxi is to relieve the problem of congestion in densely packed cities that almost every metropolitan center encounters. Even short travels can consume energy, but all those cars on the road contribute to air pollution, whereas the eVTOL craft uses electric power in the open sky. One of the challenges will be that these early pilot programs will require pilots. All of the air taxi firms are developing self-flight technologies. However, no city will allow the concept of flying taxis and autonomous flight to be tried at the same time. I wouldn't either. The other challenge is constructing the infrastructure, which includes verdant forts and other hubs for the ships to organically come and depart. The existing airports are at the heart of early proposals, with services connecting commuters, cities, and suburbs to airports known for congestion, which comes with the issues of keeping short-range craft from getting in the way of long-range craft. That would be radically alter our living space landscape, much like the automobile did in the 1950s. After World War II, there was a sluggish return to urban areas as long as commutes and secure traffic took their toll. People who still have to work in the city centers who operate remotely help to decentralize the workforce and relieve demand on the traffic infrastructures. However, certain work still necessitates physical presence. A quick and inexpensive approach to communities or other central areas would be to allow residents to spread out again or abandon both pollution problems and rising costs, which have an impact on cities like New York and Los Angeles. According to Morgan Stanley, air taxes might be a $1.5 trillion industry by 2040, which is consistent with South Korea's forecasts. That statistic is drawing a lot of big money investments from all across the world, and not just from Uber. South Korea is already employing eVTOL in limited capacity for cargo transport and emergency services, and they're in the process of extending their services as well. Penn has made significant investments in eVTOLs and national industry, establishing a government commission to bring them together. Fast-tracking eVTOL by designers, builders, and regulators not only alleviates congestion, but also connects isolated smaller towns to city centers to deliver services regionally limited. Toyota provided a major $394 million boost to the program, with Tokyo planning to start an air taxi service in 2023. Unlike the ambitious proposals, the Tokyo service will be based on the successful manned flight of the SkyDrive idea. Well guys, that's it for this one. What'd you think about it? Let us know in the comments below. If you're new to our channel, be sure to ring that bell to get notified by our latest videos and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.